What's going on, everybody? My name is Jake, and welcome to the Pokemon Fire Red post-game Let's Play, if you will. What did we do last time on Pokemon Fire Red? Well, we beat the freaking game. We went through the Elite Four, beat Champion Gary. That was well over a year ago, so we've had since then a Let's Play of Pokemon Crystal, a Let's Play of now Pokemon Glazed, and I will have another Let's Play up on the channel, so we're kind of rocking and rolling with the content here. But in order to access the post-game in this, you have to have caught at least 60 Pokemon. Not have seen 60 Pokemon, caught and owned 60 types of Pokemon. So, obviously, in that long hiatus I was on, I wasn't playing this game pretty much at all. But when I started getting back into playing, recording, and doing content on the channel, I started chipping away at my Pokedex here, and as you'll see, I have exactly 60 Pokemon owned. In the party right now, I actually have 2 of those Pokemon that I used to get to the 60 with Meowth, and then I reincarnated that Kabuto, I believe. I believe I did that off camera. I might have done that on one of the older episodes, but I'm not sure. But anyway, now that we have 60 Pokemon, we're going to go ahead and talk to Professor Oak. Good to see you. How's your Pokedex coming along? Let me take a look. Now progress meter Pokedex is 134 seen and 60 owned. Oh, this turned into quite a respectable Pokedex. Yes. Now this is excellent. I have another important favor to ask of you. I need you to listen closely. Recently there have been some sightings of many rare Pokemon species. I'm talking about Pokemon that have never been seen in Kanto. I would love to go see things for myself, but I'm much too old. Gosh, you blame everything on your fucking age. You made your way all the way to Indigo Plateau through Victory Road and everything to induct me into the Hall of Fame and scold Gary, but you're too old to go look at Pokemon. Like you take my place. Speaking of the douchebag, hey, I heard that. Gramps, what's with favoring Jake over me all the time? I went and collected more Pokemon and faster too. Yeah, this guy took like 2 years to catch 60 Pokemon. Well, not 2 years. A year and a half to catch 60 Pokemon. And if you remember back in the SSN, he's like, I already caught 40 kinds, and that was like our 7th episode, so you should just let me handle everything. I know. Of course, I need your help too. I'm going to see both your Pokedexes. And basically what he's doing here is he's tinkering with them. He's going to get us the National Dex. Pokedex was upgraded. Taking Gary this time, you really must work towards filling your Pokedexes. I urge that you make the best and most complete of all time. Truly, this is a monumental great undertaking. Gramps, calm down, don't get so excited. I'll get the Pokedex completed, don't you worry about that. I think I'll try looking around one island first. Okay. So, that is indeed where we're off to. We need to go to the Sevi Isles. So now when you open up your Pokedex, as you see, the layout's a little bit different, but now we have the National Pokedex here. And this is where we're going to start seeing Pokemon from Generation 2 and Generation 3. So, first, let's go ahead and fly to Vermilion. If you're wondering why I have different Pokemon in the party, part of when I was filling out the Pokedex, I would catch like Caterpies and Weedles, you know, Pokemon that evolve really early. And I just wanted to use some different Pokemon, so I pulled out the Legendary Bird Trio and use them in battle, have the experience share on the little bug Pokemon so they'd evolve. And also, you know, I think I might do... I don't know if you go through the Elite Four like normal in this game, like when you go there a second time, but if so, I might do another Elite Four run with a completely different team. Just for fun, just for shits and gigs. But anyway, now that we're at this like super Pokemon Center, we want to talk to this guy, if you remember him, Celio. How things been for you, is that right? You've caught more Pokemon. You know what? Maybe that can be useful to you. I'm modifying the network machine right now. I'm changing it so it can handle trades over long distances. When I get finished, you'll be trading 4 erotic... exotic Pokemon. Please don't look up erotic Pokemon, okay? Gosh damn. Don't trade for erotic Pokemon. Trade for exotic Pokemon from trainers far away. There's a slight catch. The link to work, the machine needs a special gemstone. It's supposed to be on one island, but I haven't found it yet. Who knows where it could be? Okay. So, alright. I'm kind of anticipating we're going to need HMs and shit, so let me tinker with the team a little bit. Oh, why am I in item storage? Because I went to my PC, that's why. Deposit. Let's get rid of Meowth. Kabuto has Surf, so we can keep him. Meowth had Cut, but... I'm anticipating I'm really only need something for Rock Smash and or Strength. Who had Rock Smash on the original team? Is it Jolteon? No. Gosh, this is bad. I can't remember who had Rock Smash on our team. Well, at any rate, let's pull Nidoqueen, because I feel like she'll be able to learn Rock Smash and Strength. Just in case we need. I honestly, it's been a long time since I've played through the post game of this, so I don't even know what to expect, to be honest with you. I'm also going to replace Kabuto with Lapras, just in case we actually need feasible team members. But since we're in the post game, let's keep some of these legendary birds with us just for funsies. Also, I did not realize everyone could learn fucking Rock Smash. How in the world would the legendary birds learn Rock Smash? That beats me, but anyway. Let's go ahead and put Kabuto back and pull out Lapras. I used Parasect a lot off camera when I was catching Pokemon because it has the move Spore, which is the 100% accurate. Where the fuck is Lapras? Oh, there he is. Or there she is, sorry. Has the move Spore, which is the 100% accurate move to put Pokemon to sleep. So, that was really useful. Okay, so... we gotta find this gemstone somewhere here on One Island. I really don't want to mess with wild Pokemon, so let's slap on the Max Repel. Maybe at some point we'll keep the repels off and see what kind of Pokemon we encounter. But for now, I just want to run through this as quick as possible. Yeah, I remember we did Sevilla's a little bit in the main game, but I can't remember how much we actually did on these, to be honest with you. What do you guys say? You should swim some. You call me fat, you douchebag. Okay, well, since we're here and we have something with Rock Smash, might as well break all these. Pretty cool to be back on this game, man. It's been a while, and I know, I've been watching a lot of videos like these guys talking about their favorite ROM hacks, their favorite Pokemon games, and a lot of people they don't hate on Kanto. Obviously, you have to have some form of appreciation for Kanto just because, it's the origin, But they were just kind of saying how Kanto's just, really... boring, kind of. Not a whole lot to it. It's pretty bare bones. Which, there's definitely... they have a point to it. Especially the original ones, there really hardly wasn't a post-game at all. And so now, we're here doing a post-game, but even then, I don't remember exactly how much is with the post-game in this. And, it's obviously... you can't compare this game to... well, you can, but... with what they were working with, a remake of the original duo, if you will, which didn't have a whole lot to them as far as just, the bare bones adventure game mechanic, right? So, I'm basically just saying a long-winded way of saying, I feel like people don't appreciate this game as much as they should, or at least that I do. This game, I think I've said was the first game that I actually got to play on my own for Pokemon. Like, I always had to share the Game Boy Color with my brother, and like red, blue, yellow, gold, crystal, silver, whatever. But when I was, let's see, this came out, what, 2004? So I'd have been 4. Well, I got my Game Boy Advance on Christmas, so I'd have been 5 by then. And it came with Fire Red. There's a Fearow right here. Like, I have such a nostalgic appeal with this game, and it's why I wanted it to be the first Let's Play on my channel. But I also didn't want to just beat the game and be done with it, you know. I've never really, like, been a Pokedex maniac, right, where I fill out the Pokedex. I never really, you know, catch all the legendaries and all that there is to do in Pokemon post games nowadays. But I wanted to come back to this because it just felt like we had, what's the saying? I'm trying to, oh, punch through at last. Let's go treasure hunting. Any treasure we find, we'll haul back to the warehouse. Understood? The passwords at Rocket Warehouse, I mean. Actually, two. The first one's Goldine and Log. Second one is, uh-oh. Hey, Snoop's been listening in. Snoop Dogg. Trying to horn in on a treasure. Don't bet on. I'm not trying to horn on anything here, okay? Level 35. I thought, okay. Well, we're just going to be able to sweep through this with Charizard, but it's good to be using Charizard again. So I'm not going to complain. I really don't know what point I was trying to make there with that whole spiel I was going on about this game, but basically, my way of saying, I have a big nostalgic, emotional attachment to this game for, you know, again, it was the first game that was, like, officially mine as a kid. And I love the art in this game, just the overall look of it. I think it's really clean and nice to look at. But also just, I didn't want to leave this stone unturned, you know, with the post game. Even though I don't think there's a ton to it. It gives me another reason to come back and play this game, which I'm never going to. I mean, obviously, as you go through life, if you're develop amnesia and completely forget everything you've heard. You know, when you play these games, you go through multiple playthroughs and everything, so there's always reason to come back just if you enjoy the game enough. But, I mean, leaving a whole post-game out there that needs to be done still, like, obviously we gotta do the one with Crystal, and then now we have Glazed. And those post-games are going to have a lot more to them, because there's actually other badges and a whole other region to explore. This one's a little, you know, more condensed, but still. I didn't want to just let this go and not do anything. And again, even though I'm not a big, you know, Pokedex filler, and I'm not, like, too worried about going out of my way to catch all the legendaries and everything, but, you know, when they're there and they're pretty easily accessible, then I'm going to go back and do those. So I'm really glad to be back on this game again. Long-winded way of saying that, but oh, I am so smart. I kind of figured that we'd have to have, like, strength puzzles and rock smash and all that fun stuff. Okay, so this one goes there. Bink. Boom. Okay. Alright. So this goes here. Then we go up and then down and then bang. I'll leave the repel off just for a little bit, because I don't know if you can maybe find Gen 2 or 3 Pokemon in here. Yes, you can. There you go, Slugma. Slugma, I think. Slugma's Gen 3, right? I guess I'll try to catch it, why not? As I was just talking about how I'm not like a Pokedex filler, and here I am. Come on, you little bastard. It's gonna do 1 damage. Oh, 3. Excuse me. I'm really not a Pokemon. I've never completed a Pokedex ever. Part of that's because some of the Pokemon have always been like impossible for me to obtain, mostly the trait evolutions, but I just don't have the patience for that, to be honest with you. Yay, we caught a non-Generation 1 Pokemon. Let's go. Yeah, so as you saw there, number 218. So well past the original 151. Okay. Oh, I have strength on. Cool. Okay. See what else we can find here. Houndour? Nope, no slap. Okay, I'll slap on another repel. We don't need to keep finding little slugmas. Let's just slap a repel on. Get this gemstone and get the hell out of here. I don't want these post-game episodes to go super, super long because, again, it's not like we're doing another entire playthrough. So, I want to keep the episodes a little on the shorter side, so anything 20 minutes or less is ideal for me. Okay, I love that I have to fucking redo this. Okay, we'll go this way. Alright, that was a lot of humping that big fucking boulder, so. Okay, now we're down here in this little fun looking room. Oh, yeah, this is like the whole braille thing. I actually, when I was a kid, speaking of having this game for the first time, and there we go. Found a ruby! Oh, what could that be referring to? When I played this game for the first time, yeah, I couldn't tell you what that spells out. Don't know. I'd have to research that and whatever, but I never completed the post game when I first played this way back when because the little door that we're eventually going to encounter, I had no idea how to get past it, and so I just kind of gave up and never fully completed the game. So thankfully I have a lot more brain capacity now and am willing to research things when I get stuck. That won't be an issue, but I guess I'm kind of taking the long way around here, aren't I? Because I could have went the other way and then just hopped down the ledge, but whatever. One more repel should do the trick. I'll probably have to backtrack and find some more repels. Because again, like, all for finding new Pokemon, and if we do encounter them, we'll catch them as best we can, but again, I'm not trying to complete the Pokedex here, so. Go and fly back to one island and talk to Celio and tell him we got his big red rock for him. And then we'll end things off. What up, nerd? I got a rock for you. Oh, that's... Yeah, it's a ruby. Jeez. Thank you, Jake. You're simply amazing. May I ask one more giant favor? No! I'm just kidding. While studying gemstones, I discovered something important. There's another gem that forms a pair with the ruby. The other gemstone is supposed to be in the Sevi Islands. Please, I need you to go find the other gem. May I have your ferry pass and town map? Okay. No ferry pass. Let's get all the Sevi Islands. Alright, so we just opened up basically the second half of the post game. So if we go to our town map, obviously we're in the Sevi Islands. Click here and you can access, obviously this is Kanto, first 3 islands, and then here's 4 and 5 island, and then 6 and 7 island. I'm not gonna say it. You know what I'm referring to, but I honestly do not remember this at all. So I'm gonna do some research. Okay, I do remember the dotted hole, but I'm gonna do some research and see where exactly to go to next, and then we'll continue the post game. So again, Want to keep these kind of shorter. 20 minutes is pretty good length, and who knows how many episodes we'll get through this, but you know, we'll do the post game. I'll look into if you can do the Elite Four again. If you can, we'll do it with a alter team, maybe not entirely new, but alter team, just for shits and gigs, because why not? But anyway, as I said, it felt good to be back on this game. Even if you don't care about the post game content, I appreciate any viewership I get on this, any love and support, and also any love and support on the other LPs on the channel. It means the world to me. Really happy to be playing this stuff back on this game. Nostalgic indeed, and it feels good. So again, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time for more of the post game here on Pokemon Fire Red. Goodbye.